So over the winter and the fall, I had put a training program together that was about an hour a day, and that was going great. But here we are in the summer, which is our busy season, and it's a Sunday right now. I have my whole family in our shop getting a rush order done. Not uncommon at all in the summer for us. And I just don't have the time to do that same program. So figured this was a good opportunity to show how I use AI to structure my programs. I'm going to walk you through how I do that, and I'm going to try to put a program together that's probably about 20 minutes maximum per day, and use AI to help me figure out what's best to be doing in that time. And then I'm going to be tracking that closely to try to figure out if that's the best program and what changes I should make to optimize that. All right, so I have Claude opened up here, and this is just one of the many AI options. You can use ChatGPT, Perplexity. I typically use Claude. I like it. It has a free option that allows you to do, I think, 5 questions a day. So it's a good place to start. But when you're designing a routine in here, you really just talk to this like it's a all-knowing person. So starting off, you want to give it as much information as you can about yourself. Background, what your goals are for the program, what your time constraints are, really anything you can think of. So to save a little time here, I just outlined all that information in a Word document, and I'm going to paste that in. But I'm just saying I need help designing a workout routine that fits my demanding schedule and specific constraints. I'm going to give it background about myself, some physical stats, my time constraints, telling it that these workouts need to be 20 minutes or less. Excluding a few things. I want to do 1 interval training session a week that can be over 20 minutes, and however many sauna sessions it'll recommend, because that's something I can do right after work in my shop. And letting it know my schedule's unpredictable, so I need some flexibility. Listing off my goals, which right now are building muscle mass, lowering resting heart rate, increasing VO2 max, increasing energy, and just overall longevity and health span optimization. I'm also telling it what equipment I have to work with so that it recommends workouts that I can actually do, and a few things that I definitely want included in the plan. So let's enter that in and see what it comes back with. Now, this is typically a little bit of a back and forth, because some of it's going to look good, but you might not like the options, so you can tell it that. You might see a workout that you don't like or don't know, and you could just ask for a substitute, and it could swap that in and give you a few options. So looking at your situation, I'll design a time-efficient routine that prioritizes muscle building while addressing cardiovascular. All right, so it's suggesting 4 to 5 sessions a week, which is what I hope to do. An upper body, lower body, high intensity interval training. So this is interesting because I've done this before in advance of this video, and it was definitely a little bit different. It gave me a different setup than this. So I'm just trying to see. They want me doing okay, so the weekly schedule, pick any 4 to 5 sessions based on energy. So that's interesting. I think I like that. I could ask it for something totally different right now, but I'm going to stick with this. Basically, ideally I'm going to do 5 sessions a week, but if I want to cut it to 4, I can cut out any one of these. It's recommending 2 to 3 sauna sessions a week, and it's also giving me the option if I only have 15 minutes. So this looks pretty good. It took quite a bit into account, giving me a good plan here. I'll have to look this over a little bit more closely, but I think this is what I'll be implementing over the next month. And I've done about 3 programs through Claude here, and I've been really impressed. They've worked great. I've had some specific benchmarks I've wanted to hit for weight that I'm lifting in different exercises, and it did a much better job getting me there than what a trainer had done in the past. So I've been impressed. I'll give this a shot, but now here's the thing. I want to know if what it's giving me in this routine is actually working better than just randomly working out like I am right now. But I'd like to find a way for data to actually show that. So I'm going to be tracking as much as I can, not only with the fitness watch that I wear, but I'm also going to be tracking how I feel, my energy level, sleep quality, productivity, and I'm going to use those then with AI to find patterns between that data and how I'm feeling day to day. How I'm going to be collecting the qualitative data is through some forms that I've created that I'm going to be filling out each morning and evening. And I'm going to go over the details of that in the next video on Thursday. But I'm going to get that started and start implementing this program that we just looked up. And I'll just show you a few of the exercises I'm currently doing and the space I have. I can do strength training at home in my gym, in the garage, along with cardio, and then the sauna that you've seen in my shop. But I'm gonna get that started, and if this routine actually works, we'll have some data to back it up, but if it doesn't, you'll see that too. So hopefully you'll subscribe, follow this. It should be really interesting seeing how that qualitative data pairs up with the data I'm already tracking with my fitness watch and blood work, and then see if AI can find any trends there. Really with the end goal of finding the best possible routine for my specific goals in the limited time that I have. But I think it could be powerful for everyone. It's pretty easy to collect information, but it's tough with the number of variables in this stuff to really know what's the cause. When you're having a great day and you feel great, it's tough to know what exactly it was. So that's the idea here, is to try to start to be able to quantitate that. Excited to get it started, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.